I'm live. I welcome everyone. It is day 8 of my 90 days go live. And I just wanted to just jump on quickly and share something about time management as a mom and as an entrepreneur. Plus, so do let me know where you're watching me from and feel free to just comment and tell me where you're watching in the comments below. If you're watching my replay, do type replay and where you're watching for. I'd like to know how global we are. So today, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Obia Winnie, and I am a mom of two, a system engineer, and I help hardworking professionals, moms, and families to start their own online digital business on the side. And I enjoy what I do. So today, in our global community, we have been running through the 8 days or 90 days challenge. And today is day 8. And I'm so excited to talk about time management because these have actually been one of the things that have set everything apart from whatever I do. So whether I'm a busy mom with my busy mom chores, or I'm out and about on the go, or I'm actually educating myself on stuff. One thing I have always held on to is what I've learned about time management. And I am just going to go through a few tips that has helped me along the journey. And balancing motherhood and entrepreneurship can be challenging as a mom. And but to effectively manage your time as a mother and as someone who owns businesses can actually managing it very well can make a difference in your day-to-day life. And I am going to be sharing you a few tips that I have been using to support myself, my career as a mom and as a professional. And one of number one tip is to set clear goals. To set clear goals. Number one. So, what does it mean to set clear goals? Now, one thing I do every day in the morning is to actually portion all the tasks that I need to do, and I set them from high priority to very low priority. And I do this because it will allow me to do the most important tasks very early in the morning when I'm there, I'm active, I'm on top of my game. I do them, the most important things that needs to be done. And then I will leave the rest for the rest of the day. And I schedule this for the weekly, monthly, or even yearly. But in that, I break them down into micro tasks, and this allows me to focus on the tasks that needs to be done, and those tasks that aligns with my daily goals. And although another thing I also do, I make sure that they're realistic and they are achievable. And then the next thing I actually do is I create a schedule. Now, the good thing about creating schedules is when you have a schedule in place and you are working on this different task, there are many tools that you can use. You can have a planner, you can use a digital calendar. Then this allow you to map out your day to day, like I said before, into day, week, and month. And scheduling time, especially in your calendar, blocking off the time for your morning prayer time, to drop kids off school, time for your work day. Like when I wake up very early in the morning, I do my prayers, I do my meditation, and then I know that time is just for me and the Holy Spirit to spend time. Then I have time where I now drop kids off at school, and then I focus fully on my job without any distraction. Then after work, I come back, take care of the family, and then I schedule some care around the family, dinner, planning what we need to do, whilst we end the day with actually reading a book or doing something together. And we have been reading books in these weeks, and it has been very productive. And when you have this kind of schedule, yes, sometimes it does not align. Sometimes you just miss one or two things, but it's okay. Just move it to the next day. Make sure that whatever you're doing, you're flexible. And because flexibility in your schedule allows you for unexpected interruptions. And so that when you have something that's come up, you be flexible. It's okay. It's okay. Then another thing I've done quickly is I tend to delegate tasks. Now, well, everyone takes part in this, both the kids, both everyone in the family. So I have a household chores, then childcare, then I have the business routine. So in my day, I know when to do the household chores. I know when to, I've mapped all these things out so that I do not have burnout. And then for the things I cannot do in my businesses, what I do is I outsource them, like social media. And then I can also use amazing schedulers out there. And then my emails, all of them are automated, because with the digital business, all the emails are automated. So I don't spend too much time on the emails because those are taken care of. And then when it comes to answering emails, replying to partners, I tend to actually map out a time where I need to do it based on priority. Again, there are some questions that needs to be answered immediately, and some other questions that can actually wait to the next day or so. So this is how I work. Then I leverage technology. Very important. Now we are in the digital age. We have um, been blessed by so many amazing apps and tools out there that can help you with your scheduling, help you with your communication. I use Slack, I use Zoom, sometimes Flock. Some of these other many, Zoom as well. I used to use WebEx. So it depends on who I'm talking to and the country in which they are, so that I can switch in between these different. Now we have the Chat GPT, guys. This is like your personal VA. Do use Chat GPT to change around the way you do things, your copies, and then make sure it sounds like you, because you are the brand. So leverage technology. And then for the rest, just automate the tasks that are repetitive. Automate them, schedule them, and just let them run for you in the background. And that will save you time and increase efficiency in the things you do. Quickly, another thing I also like is I set boundaries. I set boundaries because time comes in your life and in your business where you need to know when to do something, and you need to know when to stop. When you establish that boundary between your work and your family time, you will be more productive at work, like my 9 to 5 or 9 to 9, depending on how I'm working and on the shift. I love my job. So I focus fully without interrupting anything. My side hustles are done during the weekends or in the evening, like now. And I know where to draw the line so it does not affect my daily, day to day work. And then I I communicate my work with my partners, my family, and the kids, so they know what I'm doing. And they'll, like now I'm doing a live. Everyone knows mom is doing live, and then we give her that space. 10, 15 minutes. Everyone is reading, everyone is doing their stuff, and I'm doing my stuff. So I set the boundaries so that everyone, no one encroaches into other people's businesses. And then when you create a space where you can act, especially when you are home, create a space where you can minimize distractions, and that will help you to stay productive. And I've done this and it really works for me. And then another thing I've actually done as a mom, I take advantage of my early mornings and my late mornings. Why do I do this? When I wake up very early in the morning, I know what I need to do. It's time for the Lord. I do my prayer, do my Bible study, do my worship, and then that that and then I work. That will allow me to actually be able to work very early and late, and let me do my own work, daily work, perfectly without any distractions as well, and uninterrupted. Then after work, what I've done, like, this is my last few 10 minutes of my working hours for my side hustle. I actually have an uninterrupted time with the kids afterwards. So with this, everyone will be happy. Everyone will be able to enjoy that time with you, because that's the main goal. Your why comes in alignment with your time management. And when you do this, you will begin to realize that those quiet moments require a focus and creativity. When you keep quiet and focus on one particular thing at a time, you become more productive. And the last few, I'm going to run quick on this. And the last few is, I involve my kids. You see, I involve my kids in the things I know that are appropriate to their age. Hi. Oh, hello. Thanks for walking. So I involve my kids in the things that I know that are appropriate to the kids. Like, my kids are now heading into the teens. So I get them, I delegate work for them around the house. Don't just give them everything they need. No, I started coaching them on how to wash the plates, tidy up, separate white from black, put them in the washing machine. All these are little chores you can actually delegate to your children. And that, with that, you're teaching them not just education stuff, but you're teaching them to be domesticated at home, so that they can look after themselves when you're not around, or when you travel. They can be able to be productive and be organized. I help them also. I help them to learn how to organize their bedrooms, tidy up the bedroom. And we started this at a very young age, when they were still babies. So we have a tidy up time where we tidy the toys, put things away. And these are things that involve time management for you and your family. And I've done it, and it's allowed me to be engaged in the things I do, and also have time with your children. Now, while you do all this, another important thing is self-care, and also learn to say no. Moms, we need to learn how to say no. When possible, involve when possible, do the tasks and commitments and activities that aligns with your value, your mission, and your priority. When all this is done, also learn how to say, I'm tired, I cannot do this. Or, you know what, can we schedule this for the next day? And focus fully on matters that brings productivity to you, and not something that will overextend yourself, bringing burnouts. And when you're burnout, you become frustrated. It will affect both you, your family, and your business. So learn how to say no, not this time. I'm actually busy. And because you're already scheduling it on your phone, you tell them, I'll check my calendar. If I am available, I will speak to you so time and so time. And then as you do this, make sure that you actually reflect and adjust to the things that you are doing. Because sometimes it's good to just sit down and evaluate your schedule once in a while. Okay, this worked. This was a bit too much this week. We're going to move it over to the weeks. Okay, doing this in the morning tires me out. Let's move it to the afternoon bit. This is called managing your time. And when you start doing this, you start to realize how very productive you'll be. You're going to improve, and changes around you and your family will be noticeable. And you will have a perfect work-life balance. Yes, it's possible. Yes, it can be stressful at times, but to be honest with you, it does work. And that's why actually I try to schedule my time so that whenever I'm working or whatever it is I'm doing, I do it with my time, my scheduler. I make sure everything is in place. Yes, it does not have to be perfect, but make sure as you do this that you are doing it in your own capacity. And so, because being both a mom and an entrepreneur, you need to find harmony between your family, your business, and your side hustle, and make sure that your daily challenges is possible is possible to be achieved, so that you don't overextend yourself. And whatever you do, do it with intention and balance. And as you do this, you begin to realize that actually it's possible to do and change the things that you have never done before. And if you're watching me today, I just want to actually thank you, because time management will help you to excel. Time management will help you to do the things that you have never achieved before. And the more you do it, you realize that you are going to be the best version of yourself. You will never be tired anymore. And as you keep improving on a day-to-day basis, everything will flow just normally. And that with that, I'm going to leave you tonight. I know I stayed a bit longer, but you know what? I think I enjoyed chatting with you all, and I hope to see you in my next live. So go there, go and start doing your timing, go and check out your timing, and make sure everything aligns with your vision and what God has in place for you. Thank you very much. Thanks for all those who watch me tonight. And I will see you on my next video. If you're really curious about what I do, just click on my bio and look at what I do, and I'm happy to send you a free webinar on the things or what I do, and happy to welcome you into our community. Take care and God bless you. Ciao and good night.